Good evening, everyone. I think it's evening. Yeah, I call it early evening on a Friday with my 30-mile-per-hour highway going on out here. Okay, so we've got good news, we've got bad news, and then there's the news, right? Anyway, so I talked to the vet that did the blood test. It came back, and it came back that she does have the arthritic factor in her blood. So it's not an infection, and it's there. It is what it is. So I told her that the other vet, was saying that we should put her down. And that vet understood that I wanted to do something different. And so she afforded me a plan of her sending me medication and then me calling with a weekly update on my progression and Lily's progression. What I'm going to do is she's going to send anti-inflammatory pain pills or whatever. I'm going to do them early in the morning and then let them start taking effect. I'm going to bring her out and I'm going to work with her. I'm going to try to get some range of motion. I'm going to try my best to loosen up that knee. Now, I haven't asked her anything about the other knee because she's putting so much pressure on that other knee. Um, so I don't know if I can get a brace for that knee to kind of help it be stronger. I'm going to see what we can do. And that's all we can do. I have also told my husband to find out how much it costs to have his buddy come over with the backhoe and dig a hole. And if I can't get any results in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have to put her down. I just can't. I would like to keep her as long as I can. And I've already planned that where I'm going to put her, I am going to plant nothing but white lilies there. Um, and that's what's going to go there. So that will be Lily's Valley. So, anyway, good and bad. Good news. I talked to Solomon's breeder today, and she sent me a picture today. I am getting another Great Pyrenees. It is a female, and she'll be ready in 2 weeks. That would make her 8 weeks old. So I'm getting her. Now, when I was searching for Solomon, I really wasn't. I was kind of looking for a black Great Pyrenees. I know that that they're not recognized, or maybe they are now. They weren't. Um, they're not a desirable dog because they want the lighter dogs in the bloodline. But I think they're rather fetching. And so this breeder had advertised that she was a breeder and she bred the black Great Pyrenees. When I wanted Solomon, she didn't have them, and the ones that she had were too old, and I wanted Solomon to be a certain age. And I love Solomon, and he is the most handsome dog I've ever had. And he is not the solid white Great Pyrenees. He is cream, but he also has some of that natural color coat in him. Um, but anyway, so she will be a black Great Pyrenees. And I do have intentions with her to breed eventually. And the reason being is because I have never bred dogs as a dog breeder. My grandfather bred some of the best Walker Coonhounds, English Foxhounds, and some of the best squirrel dogs you've ever seen in your life. And I never bred dogs. And I always kind of had that thing that people shouldn't be backyard breeders. But this is a different case for me. Since I'm breeding chickens, and I definitely love having, even with Solomon doing what he does, his patrols from 4 in the morning until 8:30 in the morning, that patrol actually does very good for that fenced in area. And he is ready to go back into his kennel. That's his thing. That's his domain. At night, when I put the back chickens up, he goes and he runs for a couple of hours, and he's always ready for dinner, and he goes into his kennel. So he is fine with it. I am fine with it, and we are both fine with it, as long as I don't skip putting the chain on his toggle. So anyway, we are getting a new dog in a couple of weeks. I'm extremely excited. And I want to make that decision for Lily by that time. If I can get some progression, that puppy would be phenomenal to hang with her when she's it would be great. Um, while she's healing, while we're working. So I don't know. That's kind of like what's going on. And we're almost ready to start hatching our Indio Giganta chickens. They're getting ready to go on that time period where they're locked down and just fun, fun, fun. So I ended up with, let's see, they sent me 10. I have 8. I have 8 of them in there, and I only have like maybe 6 of mine in there. So that's all that's left in the incubator. So we'll be having babies very, very soon. And with the Indio Gigantas, the fence, my fence guy, he also hatched some this year, and he wants to trade on and off some stuff, and that's fine. That's fine. But we're gonna see how this goes. Probably get all roosters. B, do not say anything about the number of roosters that are coming out of that incubator, please. Please do not. Please. Just joking. So that's going to be exciting. The little turkey is doing fantastic. Her name is Priscilla. Um, and if I ever find a male for her, he will be Elvis. So there you go. And then we're going to get back to the name of the new pup. I'm not telling you that yet. Just think this. That's King Solomon back there. And, you know, just think of it that way. So anyway, before I came out here, I was watching the news a little bit. I had just read my email, and I was looking at the puppy a picture again. Again. She's black, and she has a little bit of white markings on her front, and it's just fantastic. So anyway, I was watching the news, and the mayor of Newark, how do you say that? Newark, Newark, Newark. That's how you say it. Um, was arrested by ICE. He went in with representatives to do an inspection, and he was told he was trespassing, and so he left and went on the other side of the gate, and then 20 agents armed went out and got him and arrested him. there was some other stuff going on as well. There's something wrong with this. And if y'all aren't seeing it, then you don't have your eyes open, because this is getting scarier and scarier. I've been watching on and off, like, um, oh, the dog killer. Gnome. She will not answer questions because she knows she's breaking the law. Also, Patel. What a true weird scumbag he is. He's a scumbag. Well, she is too. But that's cosplay gnome. Gnome killed her dog, shot her goat, and then 2 weeks later shot some horses. Yeah. She don't have the heart to do range of motion on a goat. Kill it, slaughter it, we'll eat it. Probably. Hey, people do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I got a comment on my last video that I don't eat meat. I definitely eat meat. I buy meat. I eat meat. As a matter of fact, I just made smoothie. Instead of doing enchiladas, I made some burritos and made some, use that mole sauce as well as other stuff. And my house smells like a Mexican restaurant right now. So I am ready to go in and eat. But yes, I eat meat, but I just don't eat. I didn't buy my goats to raise them to slaughter. And even if I did, and she was the mother or the matriarch, I don't think I'd be eating the matriarch breeder. My chickens, yeah, I could eat my chickens, but I got more than $5 in them, and I can sell my hens for $20 when they're a year or two old. And my older hens still give eggs, and I feed those to Solomon. And I mean, Solomon eats about a dozen eggs a day. We'll say 8 eggs a day, maybe 4 in his breakfast and then 4 in his dinner. Semi-cooked with semi-cooked. Right now we're doing ground beef. We found all that ground beef, and he's digging it. I mean, he's digging it better than the chicken, but tomorrow I've got to drive out and get all of the medications. So I will be roasting a chicken later in the afternoon, and it's supposed to be really warm. I should have done it today, but I didn't. Okay. That's it. And I just rambled and rambled and rambled. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Lily's probably really ready to go back to the barn, but I got to get in there and get all the eggs out first. Bye, y'all. Take care. Take care. It's rough. And it's hard listening to all of the madness that's going on right now. And that some people are okay with it. Amazing. Be a true patriot. Follow the Constitution. Arise. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.